I also want to talk about the sound. So sometimes the joints may creak, like for example, okay, so that's because there is some grease on the joint, and that contributes to how stiff the joints are. And they can actually do, they should be able to like stand cross-legged as well. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, they can stand cross-legged, just like so, and that's due to the stiffness of the joints. Okay, so creaking is absolutely fine, but not screeching. Okay, so there is grease on the joints, but if you do find them to screech, then we need to like fix that. So I've got like one torso over here where the grease has like dried up a lot, and it's screeching a lot. Okay, that sounds really, really unpleasant. Okay, but we can fix this, and the way we do that is you take some grease, and this is, in Japan we call this banno grease, but if you get any machine grease, if you can't get hold of any machine grease, you can try something like some Vaseline, but yeah, most greases should work. Okay, so what you do is, now the reason is that I've taken the shins and the rest of the body off is because Mirai, she would have got quite embarrassed and very angry if I tried to do this to her in one piece. So I've taken off the rest of the limbs. So what you do is, if you like to come over here, so I'm going to open legs like so. Okay, so the screechy one is this leg over here. Okay, now when you open the leg, you can actually see the ball joint inside. And what you do is, so we want to get rid of that noise. It's absolutely horrible. So open the leg and grab a little bit of grease on cotton bud. Just a little bit will do. Okay, maybe about that much. And then you apply it to the ball that has been exposed over there. I hope you can see that. Okay. So I'm going to apply this to the ball. I'm going to be very careful not to touch the vinyl. I mean, it doesn't matter if you get some on the vinyl, you can just like wipe it off. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to try to get as much grease as I can in there. Okay, now all I'm going to do is just wriggle this around. There you go, the sound is gone. Okay, so it's still nice and stiff, but you don't get any more of that screeching noise. So that's how you get rid of the screeching. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, if the leg has become loose, what you can do is use a bit of brake cleaner. And they call these brake cleaner in Japan, I don't know what they call them, like outside of Japan. But what this does is, what you do is use the same process. Basically, whoops, you'd use this and you'd spray in the gap over here around the ball joint. And what that's going to do, it's going to get rid of the grease basically. But once you've done that, what you're going to find is that it's going to start screeching quite a lot, and it may be very difficult to move the thigh. So what you're then going to have to do is grab some grease and apply the grease on the ball joint to get rid of that noise. So it's going to be a balance of applying brake grease and grease to like get the amount of torque that you're looking for.